Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be talking about the Iowa weekend for Cup and Xfinity Series. But before we get into that, let's first talk about next week's schedule race, which is at New Hampshire for Cup, Xfinity, and the Wheatland Modified Tour Series. So Friday, June 12th will then be at 2:30 p.m. will then be practice for the Wheatland Modified Tour. It will not be on TV. 4:05 p.m. and 4:35 p.m. will then be the Xfinity Series practice and qualifying. Both of them will be on USA and streaming on NBC Sports. While 5:45 p.m. Eastern Time will then be qualifying for the Wheatland Modified Tour. It will not be on TV. 12:35 p.m. to start off Saturday, and 1:20 p.m. will be practice and qualifying for the Cup Series. Both of them will be on USA, PRN, SiriusXM, and streaming on NBC Sports. Then at 3:30 p.m. will then be the Xfinity Series race for the running of the Shy Apps 200, or Apps, I'm pretty sure, or Apes, I don't know. That'll be on USA, PRN, and streaming SiriusXM and streaming on NBC Sports. Then at 6:30 p.m. will then be the Wheatland Modified Tour race for the running of the Mohegan Sun 100. That'll be on Flow Racing. And then finally, Sunday, June 23rd at 2:30 p.m. will be the Cup Series race for the running of the USA Today 301. That'll be on USA, PRN, SiriusXM, and streaming on NBC Sports. But let's now have a look now at the Xfinity Series results for Iowa. And the winner of the NASCAR Xfinity Series return to Iowa is Sam Mayer, followed by Riley Herbst, Corey Heim, Sammy Smith, Sheldon Creed, Cole Custer, Matt DiBenedetto, Chandler Smith, Ross Chastain, and Daniel Dye ran out the top 10. Followed by Parker Kligerman, Ryan Sieg, Leland Honeyman, Ryan Ellis, and Anthony Alfredo ran out the top 15. Shout out as well to Matt DiBenedetto. What a great run for him and that team from RSS Racing / Viking Motorsport / whatever the fuck you want to say. I'm not really too sure. But what happened in this race? Well, let's first talk about Jesse Love. He basically hit the wall and immediately catched on fire. It was a bit of a worry, I guess we'll say there, but yeah, wasn't the best weekend for Jesse Love, or even for Austin Hill, I'll be honest as well. Austin Hill as well struggled. I think he hit the wall some point. I'm not really too sure, but he hit the wall some part of during the race, so it wasn't really a good showing there from him as well. But just love it, especially as well, catching on fire. Not a good way, I'll be honest, for RCR. I mean, when your car is on fire, it's not a good start or a good thing at all, to be honest. So that's pretty unlucky there for Jesse Love. Justin Allgaier, the man who is still looking for his first win of the season, crashed hard into the wall. The car that has basically the corn as their number hit the wall pretty hard on the front stretch. Not a good day as well for Justin Allgaier. He's been struggling as well this season, but he's still inside of the playoffs, so that's at least a good sign for him. But yeah, I don't think he's gotten a win at all this year, and obviously we'll have a look at the playoff picture as well after this, so thank God for that. But his struggle season continues there for Justin Allgaier. Hopefully he does get it. I think he might actually already have a win. Maybe I'm just gaslighting myself. I can't remember, to be honest. It's been too long. But either way, he's just had quite a lot of bad luck in this season, Justin Allgaier. So hopefully his luck can be turned around at some point. And finally, the driver who has won the last two races, Shane Van Gisbergen, actually crashed out. He just got loose at the end, near the end of stage 2, got loose at the end of turn 2, and collected quite a few drivers as well. But it was mainly Shane Van Gisbergen who crashed out. So pretty unlucky there for Van Gisbergen. He did start second place, but that's just because qualifying was rained out. So it was Austin Hill and Van Gisbergen and on the front row, so luckily no fireworks happened there, but it was just not a good day for Van Gisbergen, or even as well for AJ Allmendinger, who also crashed out as well in this race. So unlucky there, I'll be honest, for both those drivers. And for Kaulig as well, man, they only have one driver in the top 10, that being Daniel Dye, who is basically a rookie and not even competing for points. So pretty unlucky there for Kaulig Racing. But let's now have a look now at the other finishes outside of the top 15. Where do we start off with? Brent Moffitt, he came back obviously, driving for Joe Gibbs Racing, finishes 18th. It's alright, I'll say. I mean, he got playoff points for the car, so at least that's good enough, but still an alright showing there for Brent Moffitt. Who else? Jay Bird, I'm pretty sure, was also, I think he may have had a tire flat down, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure a tire was cut, obviously I might be wrong there. Jonathan Nemechek, also part of an accident. I don't know, I think he might collide with Sheldon Creed or something. I'm pretty sure they tangled and Nemechek just went around, so That's unlucky there for Jonathan Nemechek. Austin Hill, like I mentioned before, incident, accident, crashed out, finishes out in 29th. Justin Allgaier right behind him, 30th. Jesse Love, 31st. Quite a lot of drivers as well actually had a lot of problems. I mean, Parker Retzlaff, electrical, Carl Weatherman accident. I think it was part of the accident with Shane Van Gisbergen, including with Blaine Perkins as well. Brandon Jones had an engine problem. AJ Allmendinger as well once again had an accident. And driving as well for Joey Gase Racing, that being Glenn Wren, he had a carburetor issue as well for that car. Now let's have a look now at the standings, and thank God that the website of NASCAR have actually tweaked the font, so you can actually now see the top 15, which is pretty nice. For Cole Custer, he is still in the lead now, only by 1 point over Chandler Smith, while Austin Hill moves down to 3rd. Followed by Justin Allgaier, who does actually have a win. Jesse Love, Sheldon Creed, Riley Herbst, AJ Allmendinger, Parker Kligerman, Sam Mayer around out top 10, followed by Sammy Smith, Shane Van Gisbergen, Ryan Sieg, Anthony Alfredo, and Brandon Jones ran out top 15. Now the biggest movers was actually Sheldon Creed moving up 2 spots, while the biggest losers was AJ Allmendinger and Shane Van Gisbergen, both of them going down 2 spots. And let's have a look now at the playoff standings. Now for the Xfinity Series playoffs, for some reason, it doesn't actually show the standings because for some, I don't know why, but NASCAR website has just been a bit incompetent. Sam Mayer should have 2 wins. Now I think the difference between Sammy Smith and Ryan Sieg is currently 31 points. So Sammy Smith has actually gained a pretty big gap over that bubble spot, but he is still the bubble driver. Obviously, the other drivers who have not gotten a win yet includes Cole Custer, AJ Allmendinger, Riley Herbst, Sheldon Creed, Parker Kligerman. All those drivers have not changed, other than as well Ryan Sieg has now basically put himself on a deeper hole to possibly try and make himself into the playoffs for the Xfinity Series. And the winner of the NASCAR Cup Series at Iowa is Ryan Blaney, followed by William Byron, Chase Elliott, Christopher Bell, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Joe Logano, Josh Berry, Alex Bowman, Daniel Suarez, and Brad Keselowski ran out top 10, followed by Ross Chastain, Todd Gilliland, Justin Haley, Carson Hocevar, and Mark Truex Jr. ran out the top 15. Now, it was a nightmare weekend for both Kyles. Kyle Larson were first side with as he crashed out after stage 2, I believe. It was a very wild restart. Basically, the 3 wide in the front stretch, and basically got. I'm not really too sure what to really think about it. If Suarez came up on him or Larson came down, but it was just hard racing. That's really all I can really say about that. But bringing like that for Larson, Denny Hamlin was also part of that wreck as well, which is pretty disappointing. But too for Hamlin, he was just having a miserable day, and that was just a cherry on top of it. So yeah, pretty bad day for Hamlin and Larson, as Larson, he was the fastest car, I think, in this field, I'll say. So it was definitely gonna be between either Blaney or Larson, as both of them obviously started on the front row. Both of them were very fast, so pretty disappointed there for Kyle Larson. And as well for the other Kyle Busch, as his struggle continues. Hit the outside wall, I believe, and he just came down pit road. It looked like maybe it was something with the wheel, and then I think he later reported like the water pump belt got loose or something, so they had to take it behind the wall. It was very disappointing for Kyle Busch, as he has now gone deeper down below the cut line. Oh boy, I mean, obviously, if you are a Kyle Busch fan, you must be sweating by now, because he hasn't had this. Has not happened in a while, that Kyle Busch has struggled, hasn't gotten a win yet. It's quite daunting, to say the least, and maybe the last time this play happened was maybe 2018, I think, or 2017, when the new Toyota Camry came out, and Kyle Busch didn't win until like during the playoffs, I believe. So could we maybe see that for Kyle Busch? Could he maybe miss out on his first ever playoff berth? Maybe, I don't know, but yeah, if you're Kyle Busch, you must be sweating by now, as we only have 9 races left until the playoffs. So we'll see what happens there. But Ryan Blaney gets his redemption after heartbreak over in Gateway, after running out of fuel. I'm happy for Blaney. I mean, he's finally got his first win as well of the season, and he's also as well the first driver to win at Iowa in all 3 NASCAR sanctioned series, in the Truck Series, the Xfinity Series, now the Cup Series. So at least maybe add that into the record books as well. But I don't know, it's actually a very, very good race. There was a lot of tire wear during like the day part, but then when we got into the night, it was nothing. Like there was no tire wear at all. But during the hot sun in under the corn country, it was a lot of tire wear difference. I mean, Kyle Larson was affected by it, Mike McDowell was affected by it, Ross Chastain was affected by it. Quite a lot of drivers were affected by like flat tires and stuff. So it definitely made it very, very interesting. So it was a good race all in all for the Cup Series, which is a good sign there. But let's now have a look at the officials outside of the top 15. Noah Gragson also spun out thanks to Jonathan Nemechek. So yeah, I mean Gragson he was doing pretty well, really good there from Noah Gragson. Grimace Carr, Bubba Wallace finishes down 17th. Harrison Burton, who was running like the top 15, I'm pretty sure at some point during the race, he was pretty good until he did Harrison Burton stuff and finishes down 20th. Corey LaJoie got spun out by his own teammate Zane Smith. The Hamburglar, 22nd, thanks to Tyler Reddick. Denny Hamlin, horrendous day for him. It was horrible. Yeah, finished down 24th, 2 laps down. Who else? Daniel Hamlin, pretty sure, caused a caution thanks to going into the wall. Yeah, Kyle Larson, 34th. Yes, got some pretty decent points, but as we have a look at the standings soon, he lost the regular season championship lead. Kyle Busch, water pump issue, like I mentioned before, and down last place, AJ Allmendinger, who crashed out very early on during this race. Let's now have a look now at the Cup Series standings. Let's now have a look now at the regular season standings for the Cup Series, as Chase Elliott is now your championship leader, only 8 points in front of teammate Kyle Larson. Followed by Denny Hamlin, William Byron, Martin Truex Jr., Tyler Reddick, Ryan Blaney, Christopher Bell, Brad Keselowski, and Ross Chastain around the top 10. Followed by Ty Gibbs, Alex Bowman, Chris Buescher, Bubba Wallace, and Joe Logano now enters himself into the top 15. The biggest mover, definitely Ryan Blaney, going down 5 spots after his win at Iowa. While the big loser was actually Ty Gibbs, going down 3 spots after Iowa. And now for the playoffs, what does it look like right here? Well, obviously, Ryan Blaney locks himself into the playoffs, obviously, along with Larson, Hamlin, Byron, Bell, all of them getting multiple wins. While Elliott, Reddick, Keselowski, Suarez, and Cedric, all of them only have 1 win each. And the other drivers who are currently locked in by a point includes Martin Truex Jr., Ross Chastain, Ty Gibbs, Alex Bowman, Chris Buescher, and Bubba Wallace. Only 6 points is the difference between Bubba Wallace and Joey Logano, while the other drivers well in the top 20, Kyle Busch minus 31, Chase Briscoe minus 44, and Todd Gilliland minus 97. But just a reminder, the next week's schedule race is at New Hampshire for Cup, Xfinity, and the Wheeling Modified Tour. So I'd like you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. It will really help me, especially on this channel. I might maybe do some more starting grid videos, maybe for NASCAR Cup Series, but I just have to wait and see, I'll be honest. So that's really about it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Catch you guys next time in the next one. Goodbye.